currency strategy that people should take advantage of? I know that you have to have some form of residency to actually have a Mexican bank account, and it sounds like what you were saying is it may even be possible to do these mortgages without even having to go to Mexico. But how does moving that 40% or whatever their down payment is going to end up being, what kind of advice do you give them about when is it the right time to, to buy a peso, and where do you buy it when you're talking about that much money?
Well, yeah, I think that's extremely important to understand. I mean, when you're talking that much money, you want to make sure that it's safe. We do everything from the United States. So we have escrow companies in the United States that we make sure that they deposit their money there, and there's only two people that can release that money, and that's Global Mortgage. But at the same time, it has to be the borrower as well. So um, as for, what do you look at, in terms of the peso? I mean, the higher the peso, the better off the dollar is going to be. So the peso just came off of probably the highest I've seen it in um, probably for a long time. The highest was almost 26. It was 25, in the 25.9 range. But now we're sitting at like 22. So, um, the ideal situation is to buy when the peso is high because the dollar is better. Um, and that's what we try to do. We try to tell people, okay, look, here's what we need to do. We need to lock things in. We need to make sure that you're getting the biggest bang for your buck. Now, if a home's not going to close, if you buy a home today and the peso goes down to 18, it's going to be a little bit different, but it's not going to make that big of a difference. But
Mhm.
when you're up around 25, that makes a big difference. It helps on things like capital gains. It helps on everything in Mexico that you're looking at that keeps you safe and secure, and it allows you to get into a property for less money
Right.
than you would otherwise.
And I think even where the peso's at right now, still historically, it's still a good time. The
Oh,
dollar.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think right now, I think it fell below 20, but then I think it kind of is fluctuating between, the 2022 range right now.
Mhm.
So, which is historically, it's a great time to buy.
Yep.